It's the State League show. Plenty of games, great games over the weekend.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm going to go and say it right now. I think the top five set. I don't think we're going to see any changes from here on out. 4 weeks left of baseball. Huge call, I know. Paul Persick, give him the intro.
Santa Maria. It's the State League show with Singy and Big Sexy. Get out the right bread and mustard this time, Grandma, because the State League show starts right now.
It's the State League show. My name is Big Sexy. He is Big Singy, or Super Singy, as the Stat Cat likes to call you.
Super Singy. That's
Absolute stitch up. We got the headphones on. We are going to start this show with, of course, our DTL.3 giveaway. That's right. We were doing a glove giveaway with, of course, DTL.3, Donald Lutz's brand. So we're going to call the person that we have selected to win the entry. We appreciate all of you guys for going and entering and doing all of that. Someone is going to win some batting gloves and a couple of shin guards.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm going to ring him.
Pretty popular, wasn't it?
It was pretty good.
engagement.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, we're super stoked with it. So now I've done the random generator before we got on air. We should.
And Big Sexy's won it. You beauty.
Can you hear that?
I can.
Yeah, cool.
Hello?
Hello, is that Tom?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Is that Tom?
Yes, it is.
Hey, it's Big Sexy and Singy, mate. You're on the State League show. How are you?
Not too bad. You yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Hey, what grade do you play, Tom?
I play A grade and big league.
Okay, who for?
Swans.
Swans. Well, look, Tom, we aren't actually doing an A grade and big league episode, so unfortunately, we'll have to cut it there, mate. Sorry, I apologise. No, I'm joking, Tom. Congratulations, you've won our DTL3 giveaway.
Oh, wow. Cool.
He's excited, boys.
Yeah,
He's
so he
excited.
should be.
He's excited.
Nice, Tommy. Good job, mate.
So you've got yourself 3 pairs of batting gloves and 2 shin guards coming your way. Is there anyone in particular, your BP buddy, that you would you'd like to share maybe 1 pair of gloves and a shin guard with?
Yeah, definitely.
Who's that? Do you want to give him a shout out on the show?
Jesse Rando.
Jakey Rando. There you go. Does he play A grade with you, mate?
Jesse.
Oh, Jesse. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Jesse.
he plays A grade and big league with me.
Yeah, right. There you go. The boys will be dripped up, rocking
Yep.
some DTL3 gear. That's unreal, mate. Well, congratulations.
Cheers.
Who have you got this weekend in A grade?
Peel.
Yeah, right.
Down there or
down there or
your
at home? Yeah, good question.
Yeah, down there.
Oh, gosh.
Big drive.
Geez, it's Wednesday now as we're recording this, so you might as well start getting ready. Get the car packed, mate. It's going to be a long way.
We should have done this last week because we just played Swans. We could have brought them down.
Yeah, well, they've got to come from Brisbane anyways.
Good point.
No doubt Lutzy will be in touch with you, mate. But you reckon you can beat Peel on the weekend? They're usually pretty good in A grade.
Yeah, I reckon we can give it a good shot.
Yeah, that's the way. Be worse if he comes out and goes, nah, we're no chance.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Tom, congratulations, mate. Thanks heaps for playing along. And yeah, congratulations again. You are the winner of our DTL3 gloves giveaway.
Cool. Thank you.
Good
Cheers,
stuff,
man.
mate. Make
Take
sure
care.
you get a photo, chuck them up on the gram, eh?
Yeah.
I will definitely do that.
Yeah, get you and Jesse. Yeah, great idea, Singy.
Yeah,
you are the marketing guy, aren't you? You should get you and Jesse at your game on the weekend, dripped out. Oh, well, they won't be there on time, but that's all right. Next game, get you guys together and tag DTL3 and State League Show. We'll put it up.
will.
Awesome. Take care, brother.
Enjoy, mate.
Yeah. Bye.
There you go. That was cool.
Happy kid.
Happy kid.
So
there you
he should
go.
be. So he
Swans
should
boy.
be. Good.
Yeah, you're right. We could have lined that up better.
I mean, we didn't know Swans was going to
That's a good point,
did
yeah.
we?
Well, no, we
I didn't know anything.
Yeah,
so.
I drew it this afternoon at work.
Yeah,
so,
right.
yeah, big arvo at work. But as I said in the earlier introduction, we can take the headphones off if you want. As I said earlier, it is a big episode because there's been a lot happening around the league. And I do personally think, we'll get into it in a little bit, but I was looking at the standings today. I actually did some research, which is absolutely unheard of.
Look at that big double-sided sheet of paper.
Double-sided
I rocked up, I
A4.
saw one side, I was impressed, and then I flipped it over two pages of research
You won't be able to steal my
across
notes.
the whole season. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. You won't be able to steal my notes because there's no chance you'll be able to read that.
Can't read
that
it.
was
Illegible. You weren't a doctor in a past life, were you?
Maybe, yeah. Dr. Sexy. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, let's move on.
That's another episode.
Let's move on real quick. But I was looking at the standings. I'm like, man, I think this is locked in. I think this is it for the top 5. Apologies to those teams that are close, but just looking at a few things. But we'll get into that a little bit later. Let's go through some of the results, and of course, we can go down my. Do you want to get Game Changer out on your side?
I reckon we go completely off yours.
No, because I did, like, to be honest, as much as I did do research, I did then go through enough, and I was like, oh, that's enough, surely. Like, Singy won't expect me to have all the games and all the answers.
Well, to be honest, I expected you. I expected nothing of you. So
thank you.
But yeah,
under promise, overachieve.
So half job is what I'm hearing.
All right, yeah. Well 3/4 job.
I've got Game Changer here. Should we need it?
Keep it there. All right, we'll go through it. The first game I've got here, Perth versus Rocco, 5-3 for Perth. We did see Evan Rutschke back on the mound for Perth. He throws 6 innings. He gives up 2 hits, 3 earned runs. 4 walks and 8 Ks. So. Again, 3 earned runs. Those 3 earned runs only came in the 4th inning. Mm-hmm. So second time through, starting to see some adjustments made by Rocco, which is great. Of course, facing an ex-big leg arm, that's pretty impressive. On the Perth side of things, my notes here say Saringer, shock horror, 2 for 4.
You didn't do any research. You've just written Saringer. Yeah. He's hitting 5.
Saringer got a couple of hits.
Good chance.
Pretty good chance of it. Yeah. Moyle, 2 for 3 with a ribby, and Newham got a 2 RBI triple. So there you go, a little greasy nipple there for Newham.
Yeah, take that. just saw our boy Austin Moyle in the gym. Yeah, he's looking good, getting ready for his college next season. So it's good. You know, the usual contributors for Perth. I did have a good friend of the show, Luke Shipway. You won't know Luke, but played some juniors with him. He's living in Sydney now, but he's back seeing family. He actually went down to this game. He's good friends of the McGees, and he sent me a photo. He said, I'm doing some scouting for you. I said, what you got for me on the big lefty? He said, I hope you don't have too many lefties in your lineup. I said, only 5, all good. So, no, it sounds like Rutschke was pretty impressive. You know, as you expect. So, I think we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago with Lee. Huge pickup for them.
Absolutely.
He's going to, I think they're going to have confidence anytime he's on the mound. They're going to be in the game. He's going to give them a chance to win every time he goes out there. So he did that last Wednesday.
I loved Lee's comment when he was on the show with us. He goes, so I've got 100 import innings to use.
That's
in the second half.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is nasty. So that's awesome. Yeah. So big win there for Perth. Against Rocco, who right there. The next game we got here, Morley versus Souths. This was us on Friday night against South Perth. It was a 10-0 victory for Morley, but for the first, now we've got to define it too, right? So it's like it's a Friday night game, 7-inning game, correct?
7 inning or 2 hours.
Yeah, 7 or 2 hours. It's that sort of little sprint of a game on a Friday night. But it did actually it for a long, what it felt like half the game at least. It was like a 1-run game, and we were effectively, I think, being no hit at one point. So it was a bit of a funky one, of course. Being out at the ballpark Friday night, long days at work and all of that. But the boys got going, and Nick Olch continued his fine form.
Hot stick.
Another grand slam.
What do you have? 3 the week before against UWA. We threw live on Tuesday. He tagged me for one. I kept him hot, keeping the boys hot.
Oh boy.
And then, he gets another one Friday night. You are right. I wasn't at this game. I had some work commitments, but I was watching.
Yeah.
And, that first 45 minutes, I was like, hey
let's
go, boys.
What are we doing?
The young starter for South Perth, I'm going to say McMahon. No, that's the catcher. Anyway, we've seen him a couple times this year. I think he's got some raw talent in there. He's absolutely got some talent there. Fast forward a couple of years, refine a few things. I think I completely see him getting outs in state league consistently. He's very raw now, but I think he's got something there. So it doesn't surprise me that we didn't just go to town on him straight off the bat. So
a couple of things I wanted to mention. Of course, I did just remember that you weren't at that game. We were all like, why is it so quiet? Why is it so lovely and peaceful here? And of course,
boring,
we didn't have you or Miller in the dugout, so it was quite weird. I think even
that's why you guys took a while to get going. You're asleep.
The boys weren't on edge.
Yeah, that's right.
But one thing that we didn't mention, I don't think we mentioned it previously on the podcast, was of course the South Perth Willerton partnership. I guess is that what we'd call it, or
pathway.
Pathway.
I think they called it online pathway.
Yeah. So South Perth and Willerton have joined forces. Of course, Willerton's highest grade previously was A grade, and now they're helping to supply talent, or however you want to put it, into South Perth and vice versa. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I can't speak for these clubs, but I'm hoping it's the start of a long relationship between these two clubs. I think South Perth has probably struggled on the junior front for a few years, whereas Willerton absolutely does not struggle on the junior front. So I think they complement each other. So let's see how it looks. But it was cool to see.
Yeah.
Some Willerton boys.
Yeah.
Got some 4 days after this MOU was signed. Hey, welcome to
get them out there.
Welcome to State League, boys, and
that's what you want to see
against
that's
the top team. Here you go, have fun.
Yeah, so obviously the Willerton State League debuts of Archie Moffat, Daniel Johnson, and Fletcher Thomas. Congratulations, boys! I think.
Yeah, hopefully first of many.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we saw. I want to say Archie Moffat
on the mound. Yeah, he came in.
Yeah. So and that was cool.
The catcher was. What were the names?
Daniel Johnson and Fletcher Thomas. This is the extent of my research. So you're on your own now,
Thomas
champ.
Behind the dish.
Yeah,
and I thought he looked all right.
Yeah, well, I think that's really, really cool. And of course, out at the ballpark, and I mean, you face a Morley, but hey, it is what it is. Like that's sick. Hey, so good on him.
Shouldn't get too much tougher from there from a state league perspective.
Yeah.
I've just absolutely put the moz on Morley there.
Yeah, cheers, man.
But you know what I mean. The
right.
top team. So good. Bit of baptism of fire, but hopefully they head out again this weekend and the rest of the season and enjoy it is the main thing. And hopefully that's the start of a long relationship between those two clubs. Who's texting you?
This is the week of me getting interrupted with work stuff on the podcast.
They know you've got a pretty important podcast.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is after 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
work never stops, let's be honest.
Except for when you're doing the research.
Yeah, except for where, that's probably
time
catch
and Luke.
Yeah, time and Luke, yeah. So to be honest, I should probably respond. Let's move on from one of my favourite teams to my other favourite team, of course, Wanneroo versus Braves.
Yep.
You like that? That was seamless.
Yeah, it's good.
This was...
You're a big Willerton fan. Big. What you're saying.
Yeah, go Willerton, go Wanneroo. Wanneroo versus Braves, 9-7. Now, one of my notes that I've written down here, I was going back and forth, and one thing that sticks out to me, absolute scrap of a game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through my notes, right? Armstrong, 3-run bomb early on in the game.
Late in the game.
Mm. Yeah. After trailing by a run in the 6th, he comes out, bangs a 3-run bomb, gives Wanneroo the lead, right?
Yeah.
Bottom of the 3rd, Clark hits a solo homer. TK singles, scoring 2. There was another single there. Mulamekic, remember the name, our guy, 2 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 walks. I think you said to me one time, you were like, why can't he do that against us?
Well,
no, it's because he's nasty against us.
No, because he, in a way, he has done that against us. Like the other night, he no-hit us through 5, but he threw 70. He threw 125 pitches and he walked 7. So, I did have a look at this. He threw 2 innings for 75 pitches, walked 5, and so that is a part of his game. He's effectively wild. On the weekend, not as effective. I spoke to Byron Armstrong for those playing at home on Messenger, and he was saying it was a bit of a funny game.
Yeah.
He said with the new orientation of the field, the sun plays a big factor, and he did say there was quite a few balls that...
This is at Braves.
At Braves, yeah. Said there's quite a few balls that kind of pop-ups or something that dropped in, so it's hard to get a read on the lines of, like Mulamekic walks a few, but perhaps a couple of those hits were, potential outs at any other ballpark. So it sounds like the sun played a factor. Byron did say his home run. He said it was one of those ones where he wasn't sure. It was off the bat. He was like, all right, head down, run the bases. So, it wasn't an absolute blast, he said. But, obviously it was a big hit in the end.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's funny you talk about the lines because we briefly discussed this off air. You look at Mulamekic there with his, and then Bowie's 6-inning pitch, 10 hits, 9 earned runs, 3 walks. And you're probably thinking to yourself, geez, Bowie got touched up a bit. But if you look at the game itself and like how it happened, that looks like a dude's gone through battle and gone through 6 innings of war.
Yeah.
And look, unfortunately, it wasn't the case that the Braves get the win. But at the end of the day, it's like, well, hey, like far out. I don't think the box score there or the lines there really give you a good example of what happened.
That's it.
The lead changes and
changes. Talking to Byron, like there were other factors at play. So I think it was a tough 9 earned runs for Bowie. Well, 9 earned runs are tough any day, but tough. I don't think it was like barrels every at bat. So, but obviously a huge win for Wanneroo. We talked about them beating us, and then they dropped 2.
Yeah.
And then they come out and they beat. Maybe they just like playing the top 4 teams.
Maybe, but that's a problem too, right? Like if you can't beat those teams below you as well, like and we talk about that. You've got to
win the ones you got to win. You should win. So, but huge win for them. I reckon it keeps that 3 versus 4 chase alive. Like if Wanneroo could pip Braves and jump into third, they'd be stoked because let's be honest, no one wants to be in that 4 versus 5 game.
Yeah.
Because that's the definition of danger. Any team can come into that game, throw their ace, and So that's one to watch. I reckon that 3 and 4 race.
Moving on, I do have Rocco versus UWA. Now, they played a double dip here. Now, that's actually pretty important for what I'm about to tell you. Game 1, Vinny goes out and pitches 6 innings. What's he give up? 2 earned runs, 6 Ks.
Pretty stock standard for Vinny.
Yep. 6-3,
ever reliable.
Rocco for the win.
Yep.
Game 2, Vinny goes another 4 innings.
Hey.
I was like, hang on a minute. And just to be better, like to continue on that, he throws 10 innings on the day.
Yeah.
Go and check it. Yeah. You don't believe me.
Well, no, I do believe you, but I'm wondering why, and I'm going to have a look at potential import innings.
I even checked to make sure it was on the same day. It was. So Vinny's gone, yeah, cool. I'll go and shove again. And to be fair, in his last 4 innings of the day, he gives up 2 hits, 0 earned runs, and gets 6 punchies.
Hey,
like he's just getting better and better.
So for it, that's that's impressive. I'm looking at this. Keane has thrown 73 innings, so they've still got plenty in the bank. So don't know. Maybe Keane was down for the day, or not sure.
Vinny just felt.
Did Keane throw though?
I didn't. I saw that and I was like, that's a great story. That's the level of my research done, mate.
Yeah.
I do have to say one thing. Jax Williams, 3 hits, 3 ribbies on the day. Not on the day, in that second game, in a 9-4 win for Rocco. So Rocco take 2 games there against UWA. Did he pitch?
Give me a second. No, he didn't. So maybe Keane. Maybe he's dealing with a sore arm. I don't know. He hasn't gone home, has he? I'm not sure. But big effort from Vinny.
We'll find out on the weekend. We go down to
We
Rocco.
will.
So there you go.
That's a good point.
I think that's Vinny's huge day. That's awesome.
Hey, shout out to Jay Williams.
Jax, I said
Jax? That. Is it Jax?
Yeah, Jax Williams.
It's not Jack.
No, it's
Okay.
Jax.
Sorry for not knowing.
That's all right, mate. Do your research. Come on.
Leading the team. A young guy, because I know he plays Big League 1. 72 at bats, hitting 306.
Not bad.
Having a good season.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there you go. Rocco get 2 against UWA. Moving on here, I've got Braves in a 13-3 win over Souths. Over Perth. Sorry, I call them South Perth.
South Perth, yep.
TK, 2 home runs and 6 ribbies.
Yeah, cash in.
He sees that Mitchy Graham guy go and having a big day and goes, hang on,
That's
hold
my
my
boy.
beer. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Clark and Parkinson get 2 hits. Oh, and Olsen, all get 2 hits in that game for Braves. Now, of course, we were talking about Vic Park and Corrine.
We were.
Now, this game, for me, this is the extent of my research, right? But before we get into this game, I do have to show you something pretty cool. and I legit haven't actually shown you this. You know how I like to show you surprises? Yeah. You
I'm ready.
A little bit funky. Well, the bloke from Korean gave me something pretty cool. I don't know if you can see this.
Hey.
Yeah, how cool is that? Rick. Yeah, from Team Spencer. And of course, he does a bit of coaching there with Korean.
This will look better.
Have a look at that. I'll take a photo and post it on our socials. But he messaged me the other day at work and he goes, Sexy. He goes, are you at work? You work, right? And I said, yep, cool. He said, I just want to drop something off. So he's done up a bat and it's got the State League Show logo there. He's given Big Sexy the mustache. We love that. A little bit of pink, not mad at it at all.
That's fine.
And he's given Singy. He goes, he said, look, Singy will probably say some, but he goes, I was just going with it, So,
mate, awesome.
Rick has absolutely nailed that. And I was like, holy Jesus, Rick, that's unreal. Like, he didn't have to do that. But
good on him.
Yeah, what a great guy.
Good on you, Rick. That's awesome.
Does some fungos and stuff like that as
take
well.
A photo. Get that up there.
I will. That's unreal.
That's
he goes, you're always holding the bat, right? And I went, I was.
Go on, hold it then.
Yeah, well, I usually sit here, but you go.
Pretty nice of him to do after you kicked his dog last year.
I didn't kick his dog. I nearly stepped on his dog. Thanks, man.
That's
Cheers. Thanks for bringing that up.
Rick, I hope he remembers that.
He hasn't.
Because I had a good chuckle about that.
I didn't kick his dog. I
his
nearly
dog, man.
stepped on his dog. And
that's why I don't bring my dog down anymore.
Yeah,
she got 3 legs. She can't afford to lose another one.
That's a good point. But yeah, I appreciate that.
Appreciate that, Rick.
That's a little personal joke too, Rick. Singy likes to say that I kicked your dog one day at Korean, but I didn't. I was like, nearly fell over.
Yeah, and Rick told you don't kick my dog.
I didn't kick his dog. He wouldn't even remember. Thanks for bringing it up. Cheers. We're mates now, so
you're
just
gonna walk into your work and answer it back. But no, that is really cool.
Elite. Hey, that's sick.
Cool.
We'll put a post up of this on the State League Show Instagram. But yeah.
I know Mark Hanna, friend of the show. Rick just did a fungo for Mark, and Mark is very happy.
Looks sick
with his fungo. So yeah, I think if anyone doesn't follow Rick, I think what's it called, Rick Sticks or something like that.
Yeah.
Give him a follow.
We'll put it up. We'll put it up as a post and share it with everyone.
He does some cool stuff with fungos, and so. Yeah. I don't know what Rick's capacity to bulk fungos in.
Yeah, we're doing 3,000 in the next week. Hey. Take it off the show.
He can retire and do that. But no, it's
very
cool.
That was elite, man. I was like, holy Jesus, that's cool as. So yeah, it caught me by surprise. So I was like, yeah, cool. And of course I was at work and I came upstairs and my mate was on a Teams meeting and I'm holding a bat. He's like, oh, okay, what's going on? I was like, it's all right. All good. But game of the round, we were talking about Vic Park and Korean. I think
about it last week. Yeah, big game.
I think it held up to game of the round expectations. I tell you what, Vic Park go down, Korean win 1-0. I mean, what are we talking about here? 0-0 to the bottom of the 8th. Now, let me just look at these lines here. Ito, 13 Ks, no earned runs, 6 innings pitched. Connor Lowry on the other side, 1 hit, 5 Ks, no earned runs, 7 innings pitched. What?
Yeah. and then both teams had a Perth Heat guy come out of the pen. Korean had Jordan Power and Big Park have Hurlbrink. So, it was probably what we anticipated, right?
Absolutely.
What that game was going to be about. It was always going to be low scoring. It's going to be about the pitching, and it held up to that. Mate, Big Park only had 1 hit, so Connor almost threw a no-hitter. Korean guys almost threw a no-hitter. And I just had a look at the game changer. And we might need...
We need some clarification on how the game finished. Yeah.
But the run that scored, it looked like it might have been on, I think, the runners first and third, 2 out in the 8th.
Was it a stolen base? Was it a throw?
Jordan Power got put in motion. It says steal second, Brantley scores on error by the catcher. So if someone from Korean, Vic Park probably don't want to relive that one.
I did message Connor Lowry. I was hoping to call him on the show, but he might not reply for another 3 to 4 business days. That's totally fine too.
That's all right.
He doesn't have to be on Instagram all the time.
He doesn't have to be.
But I would have loved to have
to know how that play unfolded.
Yeah.
If it was if the catcher threw one into centre field, or if somebody got in a rundown, if Jordan got in a rundown, but with 2 outs, whether it was a back pick, you would hope they're not back picking with 2 out.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody from Kareen, let us know how that play unfolded.
Yeah, let us know. Send us a message at State League Show on Instagram. We'd love to find out how the end of that game happened.
But yeah, Sexy, you've nailed that one for game of the round.
And also just the ladder implications there.
Huge.
That for me says, like, unfortunately, like, we'll get into it, but I think that's it. But we will have a look at that a little bit later on in the show.
I think, we will. But I think I'm picking up what you're putting down there. That top 5.
Yep, it's locked up.
There'd need to be some things flipped upside down in the next couple of weeks. So, yep, game of the round for sure.
So that's the extent of my research for that. But there were some other games. Now, of course, Perth. South Perth. I had South Perth on the mind. Perth against Gosnells 17-6. You wouldn't believe it. You're never going to guess.
I haven't looked. I'm going to say Saranger got a bunch of hits. Bajowski got a bunch of hits. Robbie Adamson probably got a couple of hits for Gosnells.
Boyarski didn't play. Bajowski didn't play, but
there you go.
Saranger got a couple of hits. Mm-hmm. Yep. Guess who else got a couple of hits?
The McGee brothers.
Yeah. Correct. They went 7 from 9 on the day. If your last name was McGee,
good day.
You went 7 from 9 on the day with 4 ribbies.
I'll tell you what, Saranger must just love hitting behind them. Because he's
as if you wouldn't.
Like, I feel like every at bat, he's like, an RBI.
Yeah. Sorry, have to say this too.
No, you go.
After 5 Vavonas, he got 3 hits and 3 RBIs. It's a bad joke, isn't it?
Walk out.
I'll take it, but I'll take it. That's a good one. So, Hewitt started into Rutschke for 2 innings.
Oh, that Hewitt started.
Yeah.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah.
Because Jai hurt his ankle.
Correct.
And
we sort of thought from our conversation.
Without having spoken to Jai or anyone involved there, Lee
said he was going through rehab.
Yeah, and whether, it was a bit uncertain whether he'd get up for the rest of the season. So, that's good to see him back out there.
Yeah.
Young guy, obviously. Yeah, you never want to be injured. No. I can tell you that. So
he goes 3, Rutschke for 2, Jack White for 2 as well. Jake, sorry.
Jake
I think of the guy from
White Stripes.
White Stripes. Yeah, Jack White.
The 7 Nation Army.
Yeah. I was. That should be your walkout, Jake, by the way. Anyways, let's move on. You're never going to guess, on the Gozzy side of things, you're never going to guess who went 3 for 4.
I think I already guessed it.
Yeah, Robbie Adamson.
Yeah.
So there you go. Lee Wisby, another great name in baseball. He gets a hit. I just wanted to mention his name because it's a great name.
Yeah.
He's your mate, right?
I get along very well with Wiz. He's a good fella.
Yeah.
But there was a little quirk in Game Changer or the box score last week. I was having a look at the games, and if you ever feel like you've been hard done by a scorer, well, Lee was the DH and was given 2 errors. So I assume he came into the game that wasn't in Game Changer, but I had a chuckle when I thought, geez, talk about having a tough day. 2 errors from the DH spot.
McKay and Lane get 2 hits as well. But yeah, South Perth. South Perth. I keep
doing it, man.
I keep saying that. Now Perth's going to be on me again. I thought we'd just gotten cool.
Mended that. Well, you just called Jake like Jack.
Yeah.
All good.
That's a good name though. It's anyways, let's move on. Perth win that one, 17-6. Big win for them against Gozzies. Now, the other game of that round, of course, moving on, was Morley against Swans. That's us, 9-1 over Swans. Great day. Absolutely awesome day.
Really good day.
Have it at home. I got to see it last year out at Swans, and then to have the Webb Gordon Cup back in Morley. I mean, both places are fantastic to have it, right? But it was cool for us, having it at home. Plenty of people there. Great vibes all day. Of course, the old timers game was sick.
Yeah, that was
Love that.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, man, it was just really special. Yeah. Really, really cool day.
And tip of the cap to, I know I'm a Morley boy, but tip of the cap to our crowd, our fans, supporters. They always turn up. They always show up. So the weekend was no different, and it just makes it fun. I think we're really, really lucky that we get to play. It's only 100 people with that, but it's a good vibe. they bring the energy, which is it's always
They're literally right behind you too.
yeah, right behind the dugout.
They're on you.
Yeah, if you're an umpire, don't miss a call. But no, so tip of the cap there, but also to the Swans crew as well. They had a good contingent there, and yeah, it's a really great day. And what's special is Gordo's sons. We're very fortunate at Morley. They now play at Morley. I think they live nearby, so they play at Morley. But it's pretty special to see them flip over with the Swans hat on for the old timers game, and it's pretty special. So
and Swans had a sick Gordo hat too. That looked sick.
Yeah. It looks real good. So that was a great day, and then obviously the game afterwards, Morley come away with it 9-1. JD talked about it. He said, I think he put it perfectly. He goes, we're our own worst nightmare when they're looking like they're going to score a run or get out of an inning quickly. It's just the little things. So I felt Clarkson battled up on the hill as he always does. Mr. Reliable, hey Clarko, you got 6 or 7 for me today. He'll go out there and he'll throw till his arm falls off. But yeah, I just thought probably his defense didn't help him as much as. So you talk about lines looking worse than perhaps they were. I probably would put that one down. And yeah, I thought from our side, our pitchers just did a good job. Tough day for the Swans guys. They faced Kane, who just that guy. He's the Maddox of. I know it's big. It's a big Moz,
but huge call.
But like his ability just to hit the corners.
Yeah,
I catch his like pens and flat ground sometimes. And he just you set up and you don't move.
Yeah.
And he takes that to the mound. So
just hammers it.
If you're a hitter, you're trying to ambush something. Before you know it, you're 0-1, you're 0-2. So that was him again. And then we roll into Kieran Hall for an inning. Really exciting news. Made the WBC roster, so he came in and looked pretty express. And I came in and gave up the shutout. And
nice one, Singy,
Then you go to Pelkey, who's healthy again and looked good. 6 strikeouts in 2 innings. So tough day for Swans in the box. And then, just little things on there.
Benny
Crook, he tells me, I didn't even feel good on the weekend seeing. I said, Benny, your last at bat, you said, all I want to do is hit a line drive over shortstop. And he did it. And he hit a home run. He goes, I didn't even feel good. I was like, Benny, shut up.
I'll take that. I'd take not feeling good.
Yeah, and going 2-4 with a homer and hitting a ball exactly where you said you want to hit it. Anyway,
he did drop that catch though. He laid out for one.
Oh yeah, that would have been a catch. I thought he had it.
I mean, he's already got a half dozen amazing catches in right field already this year. But So, anyways, big win there for Morley.
And I always talk about this guy from Swans, but De Gasperis again. Yeah. I think he had 3 hits.
Yeah.
Takes his average up to 342 on the year. I really hope has a strong last few games. I think he deserves a spot in that All-Star team at the end of the season. He's had a great year, and Kane got him out once, and we were like, "Wow, what's going on?" And then he got 3 hits after that. So, he's having a great season.
So let's move on to last night as we record this. It is Wednesday, but Tuesday, the 10th of February, Wanneroo played UWA 5-3. Wanneroo, of course, having a new pickup in that game.
Your housemate?
My housemate, yeah.
You just said, I have no idea where he is.
I actually don't know where he is. I haven't seen him since after that game. Yeah. But yeah, Tal Tardru, he's now playing for Wanneroo. Of course, he was, a lot of things happened as far as that goes, really, to be honest. He came over here for the Perth Heat season, and then he wasn't really sure. He's like, I don't really know what's going to happen after that. And he's wound up saying, oh, my God, Perth's amazing. He low-key wants to stay here, and he's found a home at Wanneroo, which is pretty handy. And
for those that don't know, a childhood friend of yours?
Yeah, well, we played together back in Lismore. Yeah,
I was going to say Lisbon, but that's a city in Portugal, so it's probably
not
you didn't
Lisbon.
play baseball with him.
That would be a mixture of Lismore and Brisbane. Well, we both come from Morris Brothers Baseball Club in Lismore. I'm fair. I'm a little bit older than him, but I coached him for a little bit. He went away to college and all that, and then come back, play together.
Played a little bit for the Blue Sox.
He did, last season. came over here for the Perth Heat
Yep.
this season. And then, now he's like, oh, geez.
Can't
Perth's
blame him.
great.
Perth is great. So.
He goes, he came out to me one day and he goes, yeah, because I was like, hey, man, you should, stick around. Perth's sick. And he's like, yeah, whatever. Stop trying to sell me. And I was like, okay, cool. And he just come out one day and he's like, man, it's sunny here. I really like it here. I was
and it's January and it's not flooding.
Yeah. yeah. Well, there's
Sorry,
that.
that's a bit touchy.
Little touchy, but that's all right. Yeah.
I still remember the day you said you went down to the field one day during the floods and there was a cow floating
over
through the
Centrefield.
Yeah, over Centrefield. So he won't get that here.
I don't think. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Wanneroo, yes, of course, 5-3 over UWA. A little bit closer than you would think for Wanneroo versus this. Is that what we were talking about before with Wanneroo? Sometimes it can.
Yeah. You look at a game they absolutely couldn't drop. They didn't drop it, but probably if you were betting on it, you might have had a different line there.
I tried to watch the stream. It was pretty rough.
One other noticeable, Byron Armstrong on the mount.
On the mount, big two-way guy. Congrats, Byron.
I'll message him. See how the wings feeling. See how he enjoyed it.
Good to see he was building up.
It.
Yeah, he was building up for it all year.
Yeah, So.
So Barber gets the start.
It's funny when those things stand out to you. You're like, what are you doing? Anyway.
Barber gets the start for Wanneroo. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Tal throws an inning, and then Byron Armstrong on the bump there. Unfortunately, gives up 2 earned runs. He nearly gets an L. He nearly gets the L. That's where it comes close.
I feel like they got enough arms that they wouldn't have let that get out of control too much. But Cooper Barber, cool young kid who was in the 18 state team.
Yeah, we've spoken about him several times.
But primarily on the offensive side. So to see him get a start, that's cool. I talked to Cam Barr a bit. Young catcher down at Morley who played with him in the state team, and he said Cooper was throwing pretty hard at AYC. He said upper 80s, which is
I know who you're talking about.
Cool to see some velo.
Yeah, he's a
Barry might have said sometimes he doesn't know where it's going.
Plays third base. We faced him too. In a scratch match.
Yeah,
throws the ball very hard.
And swings the bat well. I remember a day he was 5 for 5 of us in twos.
Built like an absolute brick shithouse is what I would say. There you go.
Yeah.
Bleep that out. So there you go. Big win for Wanneroo. We'll move on now because I feel like we've taken an hour to get through.
That's all right. That's what the people want.
There's so many games. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is a lot of make-up games in the back half of the season. So
let's go through the standings. Before we do, I do have to mention we're not really sure if we're going to get an episode in for next week, so we do apologise. We've both got work commitments. I'm going to be in Melbourne and Singy. We're not really sure.
Could be in Darwin.
Could be anywhere. So we apologise if we don't get an episode 2. If you do watch something next week and you go, wow, I get to watch this show that these guys get absolutely no money for, just be kind of like really cool. And
they could just watch the second half of this episode at this rate.
That's a good point. They probably won't get to next week. They'll be late for games. Let's go through the standings really quick. I'm going to turn it off games behind because that's caught me out once before. Morley Eagles on top, 19-4 with an 826 win percentage. Perth 18-5 with a 783. They're in second place. Braves 18-6, nipping at their heels with a 740 win percentage.
They got a tie as well, eh?
And a tie, yes, correct. Wanneroo Giants are sitting in fourth, 16-8 with a 667 win percentage. And in that fifth spot there, you've got the Kareen Cats, 15-10 with a 600 win percentage. Now, yes, I did say I think it's all done, but that's certainly because I like to look at games behind. But we'll move on. Rocco, 12-11 with a 521. They're right there, right behind them. Vic Park, 12-14 with a 462. Swans, South Perth, UWA, and Gosnells will round out the bottom half. I mean, there's a lot of work that needs to be done for Rocco, but I guess they've got an opportunity. There's still whilst
you're mathematically a chance, you're a chance.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough work, and they absolutely need to rely on other results outside of their control, but they're still alive.
Yeah.
So
also say though, you've got Kareen and Wanneroo taking up those 4th and 5th spots. They're teams that can drop a game. If you're Rocco, if you're looking at it and you're going, well, they have been a little inconsistent at times, like no shade on either of them, right? Like let's look at the season. So if we can keep playing good baseball, but I personally think that's going to be the top 5 that you're going to see there.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think, I do think there's room for change inside that top 5. But yeah,
as much as I was like literally this time last week, I was sitting here thinking like I really would love to see Vic Park whip it home.
Yeah, well, that was that. The game of the round was, I guess, game of the round for many reasons. It was just a great, a pitcher's duel. If you like offense, wasn't a place to be, but also just the implications of who won that game and what it did for that race. So,
Let's move on. I mean, and as we go on to Friday night. This Friday night, the 13th of February, you're going to see literally 5v6. It's Kareem, Katz, and Rocco at 8:30 p.m. out of the ballpark. What are we thinking? Who are you going to tip for that?
Well,
Screams game of the round.
No, it doesn't, because it's a 2-hour game. You can't. Game of the round can only be on
a Sunday.
On a Sunday. I think Kareem will win, but for Rocco, look. It's literally, I think if they lose that'll be it.
That might be it,
so Rocco, whilst they do need to rely on other games, they need to purely just focus on what they can affect. So worry about what they can control.
Rocco have 2 games this weekend.
We've got them.
Yeah, we've got them on the weekend on the Sunday.
I'm going
to go Rocco.
We got Mitch Graham's 40th the night before, so who knows? Rocco be like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, beauty.
Yeah,
they've scheduled that nicely.
Yeah, well done.
So Kareem, Rocco, you're going Kareem. I'm going to go Rocco. Yeah, I think, 2-hour game, anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Maybe that's why Vinny threw 10 innings last weekend to save Keane to go after that game.
Yeah, maybe.
That could be it, or Keane might be hurt. I don't know.
Sunday the 15th, UWA Braves. Braves. Perth, Wanneroo. Now,
big game.
Low-key game of the round. There you go.
How many games of the round? This is round of the round.
This is the 3rd game of the round game.
Yeah.
Perth, Wanneroo. You kind of got to go.
Single game?
Good question. Nah, doubleheader.
Doubleheader.
Classic me. Classic. You want to go a split?
I want to go a split, but every time I reckon I've picked against picked a split with Perth involved, imagine
a
split.
Imagine Perth sweep. Wanneroo dropped 2 games. Kareem beat Rocco, and then Kareem catapult over them, and then Wanneroo sitting in that. I don't know if that's even a possibility. Is it?
I think Wanneroo, from what you said, had 2 games. They have 2 more wins.
They're a game and a half ahead of Kareem if you go from
But
games
it'd make
behind.
things interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be interesting. But,
I
wouldn't want that.
On the back of our conversation with Lee, he also made it sound like Rudgke wasn't going to always be available.
You say that, but he came in and threw 2 innings the other day.
Yes, I know, but what I'm saying is, so he was available last weekend, perhaps. And
we'd be tied to the Aces roster. Do they have KBO games? I think they do.
I think they do. So
they do.
And I could absolutely be wrong here, but I'm going to go the split, and this is my reasoning. Rudgke won't be there. He could be.
Perth's are good enough to win 2 games without Rudgke.
I know. But that's why you get your tips and I get mine.
That was a really good point, though.
But this is what I'm just assuming Rudgke won't be available, so that's the reason why I'm going the split.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mula Mekic to find the strike zone and get a bit deeper in one game and take a win in that game, and then
maybe see Tal on the bump. Maybe.
Well,
starting the game.
You would hope to see him on the bump.
Yeah.
In a double header, and they've picked up a pitcher, so you'd hope to see him on the bump.
Starting, but yeah.
No, starting.
Yeah,
you
cheers,
didn't clarify that.
Yeah,
no, that's all right.
So you're going to go 1 of each.
I will say what they've got now, adding Tao, you got Tom Bailey, you've got, in a double header, you've got a bit more of a, Housley shut himself down from what I've heard, because he was at Morley on the weekend. I was like, what's he doing here?
Yeah, good point.
He's watching the game.
I was talking to him.
But it sounds like he's shut down, ramping up for college.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So, anyway, no, they don't have him. So, Tao is a bit of a replacement for him. Yeah. But it enables them across a double header with a deeper bullpen now to be like, right, we're winning this game, let's go after this one.
Yeah.
And just flip the script or whatever you got to do for you're like, let's win game one, go after game, worry about game two later.
I don't know what I want to do, to be honest. Wanneroo is like my favourite team in the league. And then, of course, Perth. It is hard. I don't want to go the same as you as a split. It does make sense. It's safe money. Oh, there you go. I'm going to give Perth a sweep. Then they can't say that I've never been nice to them on this show.
I think the smart money's there. Like, their bats just...
Yeah.
They're
pretty deep.
I'm purely just doing it just to... I don't know why.
Yeah. I can see your reasoning.
Like, I don't think
I don't have any reasoning.
A split or a sweep from Perth. I don't think either of them can be, like, fault the reasoning.
Yeah, fair enough. So you're going for a split. I'm going for a sweep of Perth. Sorry, Roo boys. I still bleed orange. South Perth Swans? Swans?
Yeah.
Hard to...
Yeah. We didn't see the import on the weekend. He apparently saw. So whether he's still sore this weekend or whether he can get up.
I'm going to go Swans.
Yep.
Swans, yep. Swans. Gozzie's Vic Park for me.
Yep.
UWA Braves.
That's the second game.
That's the second game.
I think Braves will sweep that.
Braves for a sweep. Morley Rocco. You'll probably pick Rocco.
What?
I'll go Morley.
I'll pick a few sore heads. driving down the Kwinana.
There'll be a few good stories to tell at stretch time in the morning. Yeah, warm up.
Yeah.
Morley.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Wait, Morley.
Yeah, well, we're both going.
Oh, I thought you meant we had a double header. And
we're going to play.
Then I panicked.
We're going to play Rezzies and that's. Yep. Sorry, I weirdly just thought Perth were playing Wanneroo again. Sorry, Swans and South Perth are having a double dip. I apologise about that. I reckon split. Yeah, I was going to say that. Cool. And then we're going to move into Tuesday and Wednesday next week because Swans are then playing Perth on Tuesday night. Probably got to go Perth. Perth. Wednesday night, Wanneroo versus South Perth. Wanneroo, but it's... Wanneroo been bogey with some games. They've dropped some games they shouldn't have. So I'm still going to go Wanneroo because I bleed orange.
As am I.
Imagine if I just tipped against
the Willerton boys just come out and just absolutely have a night out.
Pretty exciting.
But
who knows?
I think I'll go Wanneroo there.
We're going to wrap it up there. It's been a long one, but we appreciate you guys. We've dribbled a bit. But hey, it's because you probably won't get a show next week. And we do apologise about that.
It's actually because Simone's out for dinner with the girls, so I don't need to race home.
Yeah,
so I'm
right.
just dribbling.
So you're actually happy, yeah. No, sweet. Also, it is actually getting kind of cold in here. We've got the aircon on. And it's actually not that hot outside. But we appreciate you guys for watching. Hey, if you want to let us know about something cool that happens over the weekend, hit us up at State League Show on Instagram. We do really appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, that's awesome. Hit it up at Bloop Blast Podcast. We've got the Bloop and the Blast show there as well. Go and watch that. If you're not, maybe if you want to listen to us on Spotify, hey, we're there too. Leave a little comment wherever you watch it. Like the videos. We really appreciate that. That's it. This will be the one known that the one episode I did research. Yeah.
That makes
Sexy
sense.
did some research.
Taking a bit longer.
Yeah.
Because
I actually did some research.
A bit more to do.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't just blowing me
I know
down
this is absolutely out of chronological order. I shouldn't be doing this now.
Oh, yeah, great.
But a big congratulations to all the WA fellas who made the WBC roster.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Let's see if they give it a shake, hey?
Yeah, it'd be pretty sick. Yeah.
I think you'll have the whole state behind you.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I do want to say thanks again, Rick. This is sick. This is so cool. Yeah. I didn't kick your dog. But this is sick, man. Go and check it out. We'll put a post up on our socials. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Is there another way to finish this show? No.
Not that we've found yet.
See you later.
See ya.
Santa Maria! It's the State League Show with Singy and Big Sexy. Get out the right bread and mustard this time, Grandma, because the State League Show starts right now.